So I like to bring this to other people and let them know that about me too. Yeah, I think that's fun.
I'm a huge food guy. Like I could sit here, like we were talking about this before, before we went on the air. But like I could sit here and talk food all day. I have a feeling you're the same way too. Like I mean, food. They say money makes the world go round, but I mean, it's food. It's got to be.
I'm a self-proclaimed food snob for sure.
See, I'm a snob about specific things. What's your biggest pet peeve about food? I just want to just kind of get to know you a bit.
Pet peeve about food.
Yeah, what's something that just really gets under your skin when it comes to food?
That's a hard question. I guess it's just how it's served to me. Obviously I want it to taste good and look good and be appealing like that, but like the etiquette in which it's served to me. Like going up to a drive-thru, and everybody's going up to a drive-thru right now, right? Because they can't go into the stores.
Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah.
So etiquette at the drive-thru is important. How you order, how they respond back to you. Like when you ask for the ketchup and the sauce, there's one restaurant in particular that if you go up to the window and you're starting to ask for the ketchups and the sweet and sour sauces and stuff like that, they're like, "Oh, you should have asked for that at the window or at the speaker."
Wait, they tell you that?
Yeah, like,
no.
Hey, just tell us that at the speaker, and we'll have it in the bag. And you don't have to tell it. That's not when you ask for the things, lady.
See, okay, so this is actually where so this might actually say a lot about me, but at those places with drive-thrus, a lot of times I'll ask for it at the window too, because sometimes they'll charge you like 10 cents or 15 cents for like the small ones. If you go to the window, what are they going to do? Like, oh, well, swipe your card again for 15 cents for your thing of ranch? No, we're not going to make you do that.
Right.
So another thing of mine about drive-thrus, I'm sure you've noticed too, they're never a consistent volume level. You'll go to one drive-thru and you'll be kind of sitting there and they'll make you jump because they're so loud. Like, what do you want? They're yelling at you. And it's like, you're just sitting there and you're like, like freaking out because you're scrambling now to figure out what you want because they just yelled at you.
Yeah. So I like, that etiquette is important to me at the drive-thru. So when I'm putting my order, the Dave's double with ketchup, mustard, cheese, large fry, cheese sauce, I want to get all that out and I don't want to have to repeat it. I don't want to have to repeat it, and I don't want them to interrupt me asking, like, let me get through what I'm getting through, and then hey, do you want anything else? No, I'm good. Or, oh yeah, give me a Frosty or something like that. Like there's an order to that. So the way that it's served to me is probably the most important.
I think one of the greatest inventions of the 21st century has to be the screens at the drive-thrus now. So you can see, so they hear you.
Yes.
So that way, if they mess it up when you get up there, it's on them.
Yeah.
So you can see okay, I wanted light ice. Because a lot of times I'll actually go and get light ice. That's a pet peeve of mine, actually. I order light ice on all my drinks because they just fill your cup up with ice and you barely get any soda.
Yeah.
So I always ask light ice. Sometimes I feel like they hear lot of ice, okay, and they just give me like 3/4 of a cup of ice and they give me barely any Coke,
right?
And it's just like, really, come on, man.
Yeah, like you would have been better to get a smaller sized drink because they couldn't have put that amount of ice in it, and the volume of soda you could have got would have been more.
Yeah, or you can also ask for no ice and you get the maximum amount, but then it gets cold or warm real quick. You don't want that.
Yeah,
you don't want the room temperature. I mean, it comes out of the machine cold, but you don't want it 20 minutes down the road and it be like hot soda. You don't want that.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. They say there's like a science to the drive-thru thing. I've never really thought about that.
Yeah.
I've always thought of, okay, nice drive-thru person, not nice drive-thru person.
Yeah. It's either well-trained drive-thru person or not well-trained drive-thru person, in my opinion. So if you've been in that for more than a week, you should have the cadence. It's a cadence thing, It's like, say this after they say that, and don't jump the gun, and don't and just don't correct me if I'm doing something that I want. I get to have it my way, right? Burger King, have it my way, right?
Yeah.
So
they have no idea how much pressure they're under when you go through the drive-thru.
Yeah, that's true.
If they just keep wearing the hat, they're like, "Oh, it's the putting in your place guy. We gotta tighten up, everybody."